One of the most annoying things when gaming on a PC is when your mouse gives out. When it starts to double click and scroll automatically, it gets really irritating. This happened to me a couple of months back with my SteelSeries Rival 310. We actually did a video where we repaired it and upgraded the switches for it. You can see it right here. But I ended up getting a new mouse instead because I was shifting more of my focus from gaming to work. So I settled for one of the most recommended wireless productivity mice out there, the Logitech MX Master 2S. Hey guys, welcome back to Fixie TV, and thanks for tuning into the video. But before we start, I want to ask you guys to hit the subscribe button down below. It really helps our channel grow and improve our content over time, and we really appreciate it. Every single like, comment, and subscription really helps us and motivates us to keep pushing forward. Anyways, back to the video. The Logitech MX Master series has always been the YouTuber's pick of best wireless productivity mouse on the market. For years now, actually. And after receiving my mouse, I'm not surprised. When I first got the mouse, picture this. It was like a new girl moved in next door, and you guys started vibing really well. You guys start to get to know each other, and then over time, you slowly fall in love. This kind of describes how I'm falling in love with this mouse. The more time I spend with it, the better it gets. And I'll explain why in a bit. Looking at the product, the packaging looks like your normal mouse packaging with a viewing window up front. Opening up the box, you can find a USB dongle and a micro USB charging cable. Overall, the unboxing experience was nothing special. The mouse supports a rubber finish with a hard plastic/metal shell. It has two side buttons, one thumb button with the iconic scroll wheel button on the side. On top, it has your typical left and right click buttons with your endless scrolling wheel along with a gesture button that is fully programmable placed below that. The overall fit of the mouse felt perfect for my average to above average sized hands. The curves felt perfect and my hand just fit nicely on the body of the mouse. I used the palm of my hand to move mice around, and doing this with the MX Master felt very comfortable and natural. The real selling point of this mouse are the features that come with it. The programmable buttons and gestures make multitasking easier than ever. Plus, the software makes it even easier to customize this to your own liking. I never felt like I had this much control using only minimal movement with my mouse. Also, the thumb button on the side wasn't something I'd expect to use as much as I did, and I found it quite useful. Okay, so I had this mouse for about 6 months, and I can say it's easily the best mouse I've used by far. To be fair, I haven't used many mice, but from the range of the ones that I have tested, I feel like this is the best fit for me, and in terms of productivity, it's the best out there. The battery life on this thing is amazing. I think in the span of the 6 months that I've had it, I've only charged it about 3 times. Although I prefer to use the USB dongle that's included with it since my PC doesn't have Bluetooth, I tested it using Bluetooth on an older Mac and it didn't seem to work. Apparently, this mouse only works with certain USB type configurations, so you may have to research that with the model that you get to see if it's compatible. But upon testing the Bluetooth and cross-platform switching with this mouse, I can see why it would be useful for a lot of users out there. I can see how pairing this mouse with a Keychron keyboard seems like the best option for people that are on the go, that use a lot of desktops and create content out there. Gaming on this mouse is actually not that bad. It's kinda heavy, so don't expect the fastest flicks out there, but it's perfect if you're just doing casual games with the boys on a Saturday night. You may be wondering why I chose the MX Master 2S over the MX Master 3. To be honest with you, I feel that they're basically the same mouse, and I think a lot of people agree with me on this. The main differences between the two are slight design changes with the side buttons and scroll wheel, and a bit of the body, as well as the charging port from a micro USB to a USB Type-C port. But other than that, they're basically the same mouse. Here in the Philippines, the MX Master 2S goes for about 3,700 pesos to 4,000 pesos, which is roughly 70 to 80 US dollars. On the other hand, you have the MX Master 3 that comes in at around 100 US dollars or 5,000 pesos here in the Philippines. Maybe more sometimes. So I felt that the slight design changes and the port upgrade didn't merit the extra $40, $50 that I'd be spending just to upgrade. Now, I wouldn't say this mouse is perfect. One of the things that I didn't like was the button placement on the side. The two side buttons are placed awkwardly that I have to move my thumb back so much just to press them. It felt really awkward and getting my thumb into that position naturally, so I refrained from using those buttons in everyday use. Another problem is more of a me problem rather than a problem with the mouse, but I noticed my palms get really sweaty when using it. But I know some companies out there are doing their best to combat sweaty hand syndrome for people that use mice and gamers out there. This usually happens on older mice, but the newer mice out on the market are designed to change that, like with the Trees Greater design. The Logitech MX Master 2S is a refined piece of work. All the features really had the power user in mind, and I feel like all the owners of this mouse appreciate that. The design and functionality of the mouse really set it apart from other options on the market today. If you include all the features packed into it, on top of the ergonomic design, this is a mouse I'd definitely recommend to someone that's looking for a wireless productivity mouse within the $70 to $80 price range. Alright, thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, hit a thumbs up and comment down below. If you like what you see, consider subscribing. We do weekly tech content videos that you don't want to miss. Maybe leave a comment below. We'd love to hear from you in the comment section so we can discuss anything. Maybe consider leaving a comment. We'll be happy to hear from you in the comment section down below. Catch you in the next video. See ya!